last night was the first night it froze here overnight. It was -7, I think was what it was supposed to be, forecasted to be, which is 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It got down to 19. It was cold. Good morning.
Hi. I have my school snack.
Why is your hair so wacky looking?
Because it's wacky hair day.
Why is your hair so wacky looking?
Because it's wacky hair day.
Ah, nice.
Mom, can you help?
Why your hair isn't wacky?
I didn't know.
So I'm trying to pack the lunches this morning. I got up a little earlier today than normal. So I have a little bit more time to think about stuff. I'm trying to pack a lunch that's going to be not just processed carbs, that will have some nutritional value, that will keep them full, that they'll actually eat, which is a challenge, especially for my little Eli guy, because he is a very picky eater. One thing they both like to eat is rice. Giving them rice with this little package of flaky stuff. It just kind of flavors the rice up a bit. And some Spam. Then they're getting, some kind of packaged garbage. And some fruit. Flakes of seaweed, flakes of carrot, and I don't know what else because the package is Korean, so I can't read that. And obviously probably like salt and stuff, so just gives the rice a little bit of a flavor.
If I had a car, we'd drive down to the ocean. Call it Elmore, and we'd lay out in the sand. And if the sun was shining, I'd cover you with lotion. Talk about the fine things and forget the sun.
So this is the lunches packed with the water bottle.
I thought there was salad for a second.
When we went to school, it was 2 degrees. 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. We could see our breath, when maybe you don't know if you're from warm climates, but when it gets cold, your breath bogs. We can get snow in September. We can definitely get frost in September or October. So it's already October 6th. Getting our first frost at night is okay, but at the same time, I am never prepared for cold weather. So now we're over here at our condo because we have to give the key to the realtor because it goes on the market tomorrow. Yay! I hope it sells. It is one of those things that financially is draining us. It was, we've got it for a free down payment. It was not ever worth the money that we paid for it. We were stupid and young and when we bought it. Or maybe not so young, but not very smart. It wasn't a good deal. We've owned it for like almost 8 years now. We only lived in it for 2. We've been renting it out for 6. And it's a lot of stress and a lot of not making us any money. It's taking all our money away from us. So yes. So I'm doing this. I hope it works. I'm not confident it will. But let's hope. It won't if we don't list it anyways, right?
Oh, Maria, dance a little closer. Close your eyes and don't say anything. Don't believe the sirens on Figueroa. Just listen to Carmelita sing. Las Mañanitas, Sweet Maria.
So the high today was 9, which is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. And it was sunny today, but oh man, there's a crispness in the air now. I'm dreading now dealing with this, and like colder, it can get to minus 40, which is minus 40. I think it's all the same when it gets to minus 40. Yeah. It can reach minus 40 Fahrenheit here in the winter. And that is really cold, and I don't like it. And I don't like living here. But I'm trying to be, I don't know, content, I guess, with my situation. Does anyone else get annoyed when people are trying to film and they have lighting, but then your glasses get reflections on them? If I tilt my head to the side. So I'm not looking forward to winter coming. I will probably always live in Saskatchewan, I'm guessing, or at least for, a decade, or 2 or 3 more, while I'm raising kids and married to my husband because he doesn't want to move. Even though it was chilly, it's still sunny and there's no snow on the ground yet. See if you can see that. It looks warm outside. It is. The kids wanted to stay at the park till, we stayed there almost an hour, I think, after school to play at the park because, there's not going to be that much more time without the snow on the ground. So I let them enjoy the fresh air. And now we're back thinking about what to eat for supper. Oh yes, and tomorrow we don't have school. So today was the last day of school, even though it's Thursday. We have a long weekend because it's Canadian Thanksgiving. So you, if you're in the States, might not have a holiday. I shall show you what we do for our Canadian Thanksgiving coming this weekend. So it's been cold today. I'm freaking out because winter's coming. The inevitable is happening again. But I was reminded today that Granger Smith, if you don't know who that is, he's a country musician, country music star, who has a podcast, and you can send in questions and he'll answer them. And he did answer my question once. I asked him about weather because he's from Texas. And I asked him about if you can struggle from seasonal depression in warm places. Because that is something I really, really have a hard time with. Is contentment with life while it's winter time. Because it gets so cold and winter is so long here in Saskatchewan. I'm panicking today. But anyways, I went back and re-listened to his advice he gave me on that, which was basically, you have to find your joy and your peace and everything from other things than just the weather. The weather is only one factor of your life. Try to find things that make you happy. Other things that make you happy, I guess. And, also, everybody has their struggles, basically. So, that was a good thing to go back and remind myself of. And remember, I'm trying to have a better attitude. I'm trying to do things that will make me have a healthier winter. A healthier mood this winter. Also, the forecast is looking excellent for the weekend. We have a long weekend coming up and everything is warm still. It's plus 20 still, so I better take advantage of that and go outside and enjoy the fresh air. Just be grateful for what we have. There's pros and cons to every situation, and because we live in such a cold climate, other things don't live with us in this climate, like lots of pests and insects, disease, in plants and stuff, growing fruit trees, which I'm trying to grow here, is easier than in warm climates because of the fact that there's less disease and pests that survive this cold, in this cold weather climate. So gotta remember that. And also, like, you know, if you look up videos about mouse plagues in Australia, that really helps me feel better about winter in Saskatchewan, because yeah, that's not a problem here. And like parasites and all of that, you know, like we have a fairly clean environment where we live, partly because of things dying off in the winter. So yes, I just have to be grateful. I have to remember to have the right perspective, and that is like one of the main things I'm looking forward to this winter is I'm trying to do this, and partly why I'm trying to do this YouTube channel daily, because it does help me keep a good attitude. It helps me focus on something, so I'm not just sitting around being depressed and moping and yeah, dreading like I kind of started to do today, because yeah, it was cold. My bones were feeling it today. If you're interested to hear when Granger Smith answers my question, I will link it. I'll try to link the video here and write the time so you know where to go listen to him answer my question. Also, one more thing. Oh yeah, thank you, Granger Smith. I'm sure you will never see this, but it was helpful advice, and I am feeling it was helpful again to re-listen to it today and remember to be content and be grateful for what I have in my life and keep working on, you know, happiness and remembering to choose joy, as corny as that is. No. But there's a lot of things I have to be grateful for. There's a lot of things about Saskatchewan I can be grateful for, even though it's cold. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.